react to season 1, episode 19 of Revenge. We have about 3 episodes left of this season. If you can't tell, I'm literally going to get done this, edit is a little bit, and I'm going to roll over. It's about to be 2, it's 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. No, it's 1 o'clock, almost 1:30. And I took NyQuil because allergies are kicking my ass out of nowhere. I went outside a couple days ago, and now I'm getting the sore throat, or not even fully sore throat, the stiffy throat. And the weather over here has been raining and then sun, then raining and then sun, then raining, then sun, and I don't have time for the foolishness. So last episode, we got a turning point because Conrad ended up basically telling Victoria, "You thought you ate, give me that fucking plate," and took away her happiness, which was another boo thing from years back. From Victoria thinking that she can get her cake and eat it too, to manipulating her daughter into trying to manipulate Declan in order for him to change his case and his argument at the jury. We have, we framed a guy that was doing deeds for both Emily and Victoria. We got him blamed, and Conrad still to deal with having him killed and labeling it as suicide. So now Dan should probably be coming home, but Dan also he also basically, I think, yelled or even tried to push Emily, or he actually did push her or whatever when he was in a heat of rage and drunk. And he accused her of cheating with Jack Porter, even though Jack Porter and her are just strictly friends. And Jack definitely finally retired his his Emily search, or Amanda search, for the time being. So we're free for now. I feel like Jack is going to be very much feeling guilty for letting his brother lie for him, but we're going to just go on our merry way. So anyways, happy Wednesday, and let's dive in.
Absolution is the most powerful form of forgiveness. The full pardon from suspicion and accountability.
Oh, her dad grave.
The timing of the confession and jailhouse suicide of Drifter Lean, the new trial of the decade. Judge Elizabeth Hawthorne spent all morning in chambers with the prosecution and defense teams.
For Charlotte, like you did with Amanda Clark. Charlotte's headed down a really bad path, and I'm partly to blame.
Watch, it'd be funny as shit if Amanda shows up like, hey, how you doing? Nolan?
Guess.
Nolan, you know the man that stabbed my father was never identified. Conrad could have made payments to their families, could have arranged for early pardon for good behavior.
Another cover-up?
True. Like she wasn't just crying over David Clark.
Dominic's best work. A little half-assed, ask me.
Well, he couldn't complete it.
Where's the witty repartee?
If you're expecting me to reveal so much as a wince of pain at the hands of your emotional torture.
You know she demon work. Like, she learned from you, sir. Look at him. He looks scared as shit, bro.
Charlotte, it's Emily.
Because she can actually do worse, right? That's him, right? Now she doing investigation on David Clark, and that's what I'm saying.
My version of father-daughter time. I found this hidden in the lining of my mother's jewelry box.
In the jewelry box. She took a picture. She took an off-guard picture?
He looks scared.
Because, look at the people in the back.
That's what I think, too.
Did we not see that? Look at that dude in the back.
Picture.
The photograph isn't the point, Nolan. It's the journal and the fact that my father trusted you with the box first.
I gave you everything that your father asked me to give you.
But
we honor your father's wishes.
Do you know how sick I am of hearing you say that?
It's the truth. I swear. In the last few months of his life.
Honor, I swear to God, I will make sure that you do.
stay out of it. He tried to stay out of it. Every time he tried to sit back, you bring him back into the tea.
The closer I get to the truth, the louder the whispered voices around me, plotting my execution.
I told you that man. Wow. Motherfucker stabbed him. He literally hit the biggest gleeful moment of his life, having David Clark killed.
Yeah.
Go Quest, go, brother, please.
Emily's not exactly in the mood to absorb any more negative grace.
Really, Jack? Let's just ponder this. Right, she definitely mad at you.
Maybe she would listen. Alright. Bye, Jack.
Baby, come here, wait. Baby, don't do that, no. What you want? You doing trading in school, you don't scan the book bags?
My dad's gonna start missing
Let me
his
stop.
script pad.
You're not the only guy
It's only
installing
America.
connections, Adam.
You gotta stop blowing off class. People are starting to talk.
Let them.
Okay.
I'll pull it together when this nightmare with my brother is over. Until then, nothing.
Declan, I know you ain't pull up to try to talk to her, but let's be serious.
No. Let's get out of here, Adam.
Now, I hope that's what I think it is at the door so I can smile and glee.
Jack.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.
Graysons are very
He's trying to make her drop down.
Protesters aren't as far off as you might think.
Who the fuck is calling? Who is it? Is it Dan? If it's Dan,
Hello?
please. Cause like low key in a sense, like for us, we know Dan hasn't done anything like to be side-eye like this, but Jack is the one that's sticking beside what the Amanda showed him.
Timing is everything, Mr. McGowan.
And now that you've cashed out your shares of Grayson Global, is it safe to assume that the stars are properly aligned for you?
CIA
God
or
damn.
any other agency who would like to lay claim to the conviction of a domestic terrorist.
Oh, she's gonna throw him under the bus.
Hey, make a phone call.
She's gonna throw him under the bus and clear David Clark's name. Conrad about to get gagged the fuck up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though he's free, them people out there are gonna be mad as fuck. Even though he's free, them people out there are gonna be mad as fuck. Mind you, Tyler ain't have shooters like this. Murderer. Oh lord. I mean, who the fuck did that? Nobody got arrested? Like there's a whole crowd. No one got the vandal.
Barely said 2 words.
I mean, well, he got.
Sorry about your car.
That was her car?
This will eventually die down.
Damn, that's even worse.
It's gonna be okay. Is running a full
Look at
page
Conrad.
chronicle of
Damn,
damage across the party
it was
for
too
waves.
late.
And Treadwell's anti-Grayson blog is being rerun in every major news.
Anti-Grayson
Story
blog.
isn't dying.
Doing press.
Yes.
Someone tell Charlotte.
Put them on the press. Sorry. Ding dong. Let me
Sweet
stop.
dreams, darling. At least I'd like to formally give my notice.
Oh.
Of course. I had no delusions that you would return to party planning after you so aptly showcased your other. I would like to ask you a favor.
Oh.
If Daniel does indeed grant this ill-advised interview, I would like you to remain as our media liaison until it's over.
She ain't. Is Ashley stupid? Because I know Victoria clocked that shit. She's like, wait. Dr. Lynn Jameson.
Perhaps it's because it's been a long time. She died here in 2002, but has you listed as her primary care physician.
But she's alive and well. That must have been a clerical error.
Yes, must have been.
Era.
You have the wrong house.
Oh no, you picking up the Megs?
I don't
In
think
this
so,
economy?
Miss Miller.
Give me the basket, bitch.
Allison Rodner from the Department of Homeland Security.
Not me.
Were you surprised to hear that he was convicted for the downing of Flight 197?
No.
No one saw that coming.
Hey, Carol.
I knew he was related to her.
Aunt Carol?
Auntie Carol.
What the hell is going on?
Investigating
Nolan
Grayson
real as
Global
fuck for standing beside David.
And that led me to a man named Roger Halstead.
Grayson Senior Accountant.
Yes, he's
I got the chance when I went to the prison to tell your dad what Carol had learned.
He was killed.
They were already in lockdown.
Do not step off at your apartment.
I'll be waiting when you get there.
Look at Conrad.
So, he saved my life where that plane went down. The last time was the morning your father died.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember his name?
He never gave it.
WW snitch. W snitcheroni and W confirmation that Nolan's the realest nigga in the building.
I'm sorry. My phone? How did you get this? I took it out of Tyler's jacket the night he was murdered.
You coming in there telling T?
What? You just gonna let him fry me?
Or what the fuck you gonna
I
contribute?
told you I don't know who killed Tyler. But I do know one thing for certain. Telling me this.
Because you're about to marry Emily. We don't want that shit around
Because
here.
Emily trusts you. And if she's gonna spend her life with you,
The Graysons fully, which he's not. Did Declan snitch?
You have no right.
Declan.
If I'm getting kicked out of this school, so are you. I'm telling my dad to pull your tuition next semester. You're done here.
Oh.
Don't touch me. I hope hope you're not upset that I agreed to stay and work with the Graysons through Daniel's television interview. I should be able to start full-time the day after tomorrow.
You won't.
I did what anyone would do.
Look at Conrad.
Can't get beyond working for someone like Victoria Grayson without breaking a few rules.
Conrad.
Sorry. Grayson?
He won't even acknowledge her right
The
now.
feds are here, Mr. Grayson.
The feds?
The
What do they want?
fool for him too.
Came with a warrant to seize everything.
Yeah. Victoria got a 2-for-2 combo deal. No biscuit. Oh my God, Victoria got the last laugh. That's you always do, but damn, seeing it, I won't.
You don't need to be that guy, Daniel.
Maybe this interview is an opportunity for you to be honest. Separate yourself from your name.
Personal thing of it. Like, they have more issues than just Daniel. They hate the Graysons in general. So Dan is by default getting grabbed into it. With parts, actually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's recording.
House arrest instead of keeping him Rikers.
If he started talking, it would have destroyed us all. I couldn't let that happen. I do what I need to do.
We got the
I always
evidence.
have.
The beginning
Beginning.
with Stephen Clark
Yes.
and what we did to him and his innocent baby girl.
Yes. John was there talking to you, asking about her
So you're
dad.
going to find them reading this trash.
Oh, you said it's fake. How did you get that? I was seeking out to you episodes ago. You said, girl, worry about lying and getting Declan to comply and be complicit in lies.
Looking good.
Why did the judge grant me house arrest rather than keep me in prison?
Right.
Your safety was at risk, you know that.
Right.
Nothing to do with it.
Right. A lot of them. The fact that Emily was your first choice.
Just tell me it's wrong.
Your first choice was Emily. You stupid rat.
Daniel, are they ready for you?
She said, be true. He gonna listen. He gonna say, yeah, fuck my dad, fuck my mom.
My father is the victim of a witch hunt.
A witch hunt.
The SEC has, as I prepare for my role at Grayson Global.
Oh, that is now what Victoria or Emily swore. Emily thought he was gonna spill the tea.
To go back
Right.
to Grayson Global.
Well, no one said I can't be my own man and be my father's son.
No, that's
you
not.
are.
That's not.
Key to your new
He
life
gave her a
is
goodbye card. He can't be. Something gotta be under
you
there.
can either drive this out of the Hamptons forever,
You're losing. Your
or you
allies.
understand that from this point forward,
Your
our
loyalty
hands will be intertwined.
forever. Doing get some
Mary,
connections.
Man, I need you to cut a check.
Cut a check.
Owen's prep.
Let me stake back. Call me, give me a minute.
You can despise me all you want, Charlotte, but your father, he was a good man.
You treated her like she was the 5th child. Yep.
Mom, somebody's been here.
Well, yes.
Anything in particular?
The hardest shit.
I'm gonna get the good stuff from the back.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
What are you gonna do when you find him?
Kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
You said Dan.
Well, the truth is,
They apparently,
I always liked David Clark.
he lied.
He was reliable, efficient.
Thank you. I saw we came with the fellas.
And then there are
Got
those
that
who
nigga in his
operate
belly.
in society.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, who's looking out there that window? Okay, so that was about season 1, episode 19 reaction to to Revenge. And honestly, yes. Mainly I'm gonna talk about Conrad and Victoria since they're the big bracket of this episode, and I'm low-key want to get this in and out so I can go the fuck to sleep. It's damn near 2:30. I'm gonna say this right now. Conrad and Victoria are having a freak for me not giving a fuck. Both of these are evil people who were complicit in each other's lies, and at some point when it got too deep, they rather settle and not do absolute and get rid of their sins. They continue to live off their sins and continue to make bigger sins and bring more bribery into their legacy, to the point that whenever things get bad, whenever their reputations is at fault or ruined, they bring on this innocent act to have these kids of theirs fall into this fucking lie every single time. The amount of time that Victoria or Conrad will have you feeling sad or sympathy for them if they're like i.e. Lydia, like Conrad losing Lydia, or Conrad getting about to be brought to jail, or Victoria losing her lover, or finding out that Victoria was in love with David Clark. You get these moments of them and this little sympathy card, but then you realize that they're fucking demons because they do demon shit behind the scenes. Conrad just smiling around so gleefully and happily as if he didn't just send out a fucking murder case to be basically solved for his son and have somebody be murdered in cold blood. It's crazy. Victoria sitting here wanting to now pick the worst time ever to want to be mommy dearest to her child after this is the third strike of people telling you about your child. It was Declan saying it at the damn at the case, the suspension, and then when Emily said, "Oh yeah, I saw the pills when they were at the table talking to the lawyers." You're legit having 55 strikes and you didn't give a fuck. You cared more about the damn painter in his dick than your child. And by the end of the fucking episode, everything switches. You lose Ashley, you lost your biggest ally that you were kissing your ass up to, Dan, and now the person that you were treating like trash is the one that you're bonding with the most. It's crazy how them events turned and flipped around. You treated Charlotte like she was the fucking the black sheep of the family and that you always loved her, yet you mistreated her every time we've seen her. It took Declan being a persistent nag in Charlotte's ass for anybody to give a fuck about it. Because if Declan said, "Fuck, it's not my problem anymore," you would have let Charlotte spiral even more. That's the worst part of this whole situation. You're bonding over being a close approximation to David Clark. She wants to get answers, and you're slowly giving her answers because everything's about to fall apart. So you and Conrad having this tit for tat where he takes away the love of your life or one of your love of your lives. You go ahead and frame him or confirm that he was the one responsible instead of David Clark. Now he got he got Daniel going down with him. And now he's taking everybody that worked for you under your nose. You ruined it. And what did I say a couple episodes ago? When Daniel finds out what you did, he was not going to look in your favor. And that's the crazy part. Because I don't even know how much Conrad told him. Emily insinuated that he told him everything about everything. But I think once Conrad said, "I need you to take care of your sister and the Grayson name," Daniel just accepted that with full throttle. And it's a shame because Daniel kept saying he's tired of being pushed and pulled into the Conrad and Victoria's manipulation of it all. And even to this big moment, he did. He got manipulated by Conrad, by the truth. The truth of Conrad telling him the truth before Victoria led Daniel to being willingly to give his dad a chance after he'd been side on his dad the most. And that's the crazy part. Because this moment was a second absolution of him writing off everything related to the Graysons and building his own name. And no, he didn't want to do that. Because in some sense, Daniel is comfortable at least having that family security. He's not comfortable and confident in knowing that him is enough. Daniel thinks that he's not worthy enough by himself, so he needs that Grayson thing to build on. And that's the sad part. Because every time Emily tried to in her sense, she's still manipulating him. She's manipulating him into telling the truth to everybody in general. But everybody's manipulating Daniel. That's the part that's sad. Everybody's manipulating Daniel for their own motive on the push and pull. While Conrad wants him to go to the full right. Victoria wants him to go to the full left. And Emily's she's in the middle where she's "I want you to be yourself and tell the truth. And he can't. But let's be honest here. If he fully says "Yeah, my dad did this, my mom did this," he's going to burn bridges with both of them. And yes, I know in a sense it's delusional for Emily to even think that Daniel would even do that. Let's be honest, that's just his family. And there's going to be some cases where people will support their family even through the thickest and darkest shit ever for the sanity of the family name and the family legacy. That's your blood. Why, you got to be loyal to your blood more than anything, right? So he has loyalty. And he was going to keep, and for him, he was trying to keep a middle ground between picking and choosing between his mom and his dad. But this was the final straw. Finding out that his mom continuously and consistently lied to him and his sister for years, and that the dad is the one taking the full blame by everything due to being set up by Victoria, that was it. And Daniel even gave Victoria one last shining chance to confirm or deny if Conrad was wrong or not, and she just sat there and smiled with that tense, clenching ass fucking vein in her forehead. She just smiled and told him to remain calm. That's just crazy and insane work for me, because it just shows that she just didn't give a fuck. And even to her last vulnerable moment, she's lying. And but she's now being truthful to Charlotte about some degrees about, about him being a good man. And that's the crazy part. Because you're watching, like, low key, both Emily and Victoria lost this episode, if you think about it. No, Emily didn't lose much. She was just trying to see if Daniel was going to open up and get a little clutch in. But she won more than anything. Like, yeah, she lost, like, winning Daniel over to slander the Graysons. But she got so much more evidence to help her. And she can now just be comfortably riding into being Miss Grayson 2.0. Victoria, she lost her son. And she lost and she lost Ashley. And even though Conrad will potentially be going down, like I said, he was going to be the one that's going to go down first. I've been called this. We're going to be watching him at least be able to get his son comfortably off the ground and at least keep his legacy the same. Like, I feel like Conrad don't give a fuck about nothing else at this point but the legacy of the Graysons. Just like how his dad was. He don't care about nothing else as long as the Grayson family is good and strong and well put together. That's all he cares about. So he don't care. You see how happy he is bribing people under his wing into his last resting breath, while Victoria is just her whole little empire of comfortability is crumbling. It's wild. And her sisters, because obviously she's gonna be attached to the Graysons, and she'll be attached to the Graysons. So she said, "We're all falling. If I'm going down, you're all going down with me." Actually, one thing I do want to add in, I just actually flipped this camera light. Let me go ahead and flip it up. One thing I actually do want to talk about, I actually want to talk about Ashley for a second. And this is quick. I'm laughing because Ashley did all this scheming and everything, and we always saw that Victoria was consistently the person that kept doubting her ambitions the most every time. And it's just funny because, like, Conrad been notices about her. He was the one that clocked her episodes ago, and she was like, "I know your tea. You're not going to try to have me turn on Victoria. I'm going to stick beside her and everything." And then turn out now what? He's the one offering her a job because she's the one that can get her hands dirty. But in the stake of, you have to be loyal to him forever. Now she's stuck in a Grayson loophole, and that's how they start you off. You do one dirty, the other one picks you up, and then now you end up incorporating their nonsense forever. The fact that Conrad said you'll realize that Victoria means nothing to anybody means that he don't even give a fuck that he probably know that she did that, and he don't give a fuck about her. Like, now he's reached a point where he sees her as a little miniature ant in his life. Like, no one is taking Victoria serious. Like, Victoria has ops on all boards. She's gaining ops every last moment. That's crazy. But yeah, make sure to comment and subscribe for more revenge reactions. Page up link below for revenge, charm, Team Wolf reactions. Until next time, make sure you say peace.